All right, welcome guys. Wrestle Toys Live. We got some new Champs minifigs, and as quite a few of you guys know, not just that, but man, I'm a real big fan of minifigs. This is right there. I think they add a lot of flavor to your collection. So just some of my minifigs right there, and then just a compilation of my minifigs. Just last night, I'm trying to work on some stuff for just another video, and I wanted to bring out just some of my wrestling toy sets. And man, that Punjabi prison sure does take up a lot of space. So does the elimination chamber. Hey buddy, good to see you, man. All right, we're about to get back with it. Hey girl, I need my chair. What is it? I love grappling. Good to see you, buddy. Sorry, girl. Here, sit right there. That's more comfortable. All right, so let's hop to this. I was actually surprised I found these as fast as I did at one of my Walmarts, because usually my Walmarts in the local area are like one of the last to get like any of the good stuff, especially the Superstar series. But it always seems to be, the stuff that's not as near and dear to my heart. I do like the minifigs, but I sure would prefer to have the Superstar series come a lot sooner, which I've seen drop on some of the Facebook wrestling groups. So nonetheless, let me see how I'm gonna do this. So the ones I'm primarily looking to score, so really want that John Cena. Here's that special edition one, the CM Punk, the Ray, and then the Jey Uso. Be nice to get the Roman, be nice to get the Cody's, but everyone else, I really don't care. So we'll see. I'm bound to get at least one of those guys in a group of 12, and these are packed real tight. If there's anything that you guys want to see in my collection, feel free to drop a comment. Those are nice packagings right there. I'm gonna have quite a bit of them. Oh, we got an Randy Orton. That's always fun. Let's see what it comes with. So just a check-off list guide. Yeah, especially if you are into the minifigs. And what is this thing right here that comes with it? It's like a little collectible card, and that's real tiny. Let's see how they look. Some of these minifigs, oh man, it feels like almost like you have to put it together. So that's the little trick that people are reselling these online at an upcharge. They don't put it this, but they do know what they get when they open that part up. Look at that, you have to put these together. Giant heads. Those are pretty cool though. Alright, I got a Randy. Oh man, it comes in 3 sections. It's got the head in the middle, got the body, upper half. I love grappling. You can check out that AEW pay-per-view tonight. Here. I'm going to put those together. All right. Not a bad start. Man, that Ray looks really sweet. That would go really nice in my Rey Mysterio collection. And they pack these things really tight. Let's go with number 2. Now, I hear you. The match I want to see the most on that AEW show is the Hurt Syndicate Trios match. Let's see what we got. I'm not going to cheat. I can see. I should have brought a trash can. This is going to be a mess. So the middle part, that's the big surprise right there. Oh, heck yeah, man. On the second try, John Cena. Nice. All right, I'm happy. And there's the body. Oh my gosh. Oh man, I'm almost through this way. It comes with like another little accessory. Man, you gotta be careful. That's so silly how they have these things like in sections. What does Randy come with? I almost think like if I all right, not a bad way to start, as I at least got one out of the. I'm gonna grab a bag because it's gonna make one heck of a mess. And I'm back. And it comes with a little accessory too. And I don't know what. Nice. Does it tell you the accessory it comes with? So I think the John Cena came with the weight. Boom. I'm happy about that. So all rumors are looking like Cena's final opponent on December 13th is going to be Gunther. And I was really hoping to be maybe like a classic name. But I do like Gunther. Let's see what this one is. Sorry, guys. God, they do pack these like real tight. I'm trying to find like a more efficient way to do this because it's eating up a lot of time. Appreciate you guys joining me on this Saturday. Hope you guys are good. Here to talk wrestling, open up some figs. I just picked this up today. I didn't expect to do a live unboxing, but here we are. Once I found these, oh, this would be a surprise. I'm not gonna look at the card. If you have any questions or comments or want to talk about something, go ahead and drop a comment. If you want to see something in the collection, where's the head at? That's where the real fun's gonna be. Ah, man. Not really a woman wrestling collector, but that will probably go back up for trade or resale for anybody. And she comes, man, yeah, these are real small accessories, dude. I know I probably got to go back on that Randy one and see if I accidentally do have one in the mail. If you guys want to take a guess on which figure that is, I'll give you a hint. It is a John Cena figure, one that I don't have. If you've seen some of my other videos on my Instagram of my collection, you see I have quite a few John Cenas. All right, so still not a bad start when I got the John Cena. And I'm really hoping to get a Rey Mysterio next. Then after, or CM Punk. I'd be pretty happy with one or the other. So, the next mysteries. Now, I'm gonna end up with so many of these darn WWE cases. I'm not sure what. Maybe I could put some accessories in there. I don't know. Maybe like. What's one thing I do get a lot? Maybe like put those extra hands. I'm sure a lot of us end up collecting like a ton of hands. Alright. I don't want to look. I want to be surprised when I open up the head part. Let's see. What do you think this one is? Are we going to get lucky and it'd be a Rey Mysterio? I hope so. Gosh darn it. Oh, wait, it's a bearded Randy Orton. Or it was saying that the two more rare ones is that Cena and this bearded Randy Orton. There it is. The special edition. All right, well, shoot. So I got the special edition one. I was really hoping it'd be a... Does he still come out to with the... Oh, dang, heck yeah. Comes with the belts. Now, I always like those. Any type of incarnation of the belts, I always like to take a look at. Oh my God, this thing comes in so many sections. All right. Got this one. Who do we got here today? I know I have I Love Grappling. We got 3 other people. And that hit fits on pretty tight. Now I tried this with the, what is it called? Tried getting the whole box of those mini UFC figures that you see up there. Because I really wanted to get a Conor McGregor, and I really wanted to complete one of the little mini cages. And I came pretty close. I got the Conor McGregor, did get that. And I mostly completed the cage, but I ended up with, there's 8 sides to it, plus you have to have like a middle piece, so I still need the middle piece, but it still looks like a pretty nice little piece though. You know what would be really cool is if they had one in each case, but I doubt it. I also did this with the thumb wrestlers that you see in the background right there. I took the thumb wrestler heads and I put them on some of the regular figures. All right. Take a guess, guys. What do you think this one is? We got 12 options. No, my luck, I get like a bunch of LA Knights, of which I am not a huge LA Knight guy. I'm actually not a LA Knight guy at all. It's not one of my favorites. And speaking of the devil, I knew it. My goodness. That's always my luck. Is my goodness. What does he come with? And he comes with a briefcase, a WWE briefcase. I think it was at the end of 2022, they did the WWE Holiday Tour here in my hometown, and he was running really hot. That's whenever they were pushing him. It was right after he had that title match with Roman Reigns over in Saudi, I believe it was. And he was headlining that holiday tour, and he wrestled Jey Uso. I put some clips of that from that holiday tour on my YouTube channel. Just some raw clips. All right, we're not even halfway in there. This will be the halfway mark. Kind of a bit of a crapshoot. Come on, let's please let this be a Ray. And speaking of which, man, you got all these guys retiring, and I think like we've almost like forgotten about Rey Mysterio in the mix. As far as that, he's I think older than all of them. And AJ and Randy, the two that are talking the most about retiring, and he's been wrestling longer than both of them. I mean, Razor started like in what, 93? All right. Please be a Ray. Let's see what we got here. Who is it? Cody. I like Cody more than LA Knight, but I'm not a Cody guy. Thank you for the like. Whoever sent that, feel free to leave a comment, guys. Yeah. Who do you think is going to be John Cena's final opponent? A lot of the rumors point towards Gunther, but I was really hoping to be like one of the classic wrestlers making a comeback, make a surprise. I remember that. I Love Grappling. You're saying Dominic. I think a lot of people were really hoping that Edge would make it like a surprise one, since I think his contract. Who knows what's going on with his contract? All right, so we got a Cody, and his accessory is the chair. All right, we're halfway into it, and I really would hope that we could get like one of each in a case. Now, that'd be really something cool. Okay. My wife said to me that maybe we could, if I get ones that I don't like, I could possibly try to return these since it's Walmart. But since I'm tearing up the whole package, I don't think that's going to be a possibility. And I'm not going to be a scumbag and be like some of those jerks do. Now, hang on, this one feels a little different. This one could be Ray. I'm going to get my hopes up. Let's see. Oh my goodness. And I am definitely not a Jake Paul guy. Now, one of my students donated me his extras that he got from his mystery box, and I got my first Jake Paul figure, and I did a little tribute to his WrestleMania 39 entrance, I believe it was, when he came out on that zip line. And so I have him hanging like that. Otherwise, I was gonna put him in like my pile of figures of that I either don't have a spot for or would keep on the side for trade. Did he come with a chair too? No, Cody came with a chair. An old boy here came with a chair. But if you take a look right here, right above my Punjabi prison, I got him hanging there on the Batman Batcopter, and I have my Batman Rey Mysterio on that. When it turns around, it would look a lot better. But I was showing earlier, that stuff is taking a lot of space. On my Instagram earlier, I posted just a little John Cena tribute. And then we got our guest, old Dory, hanging out with us here tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. We are at over the halfway mark. Now these things cost $5 and change after taxes. It's listed at retail at $4.97. So this day and age is not totally bad. I'm sure these things, there's not many of them in the on eBay on the secondhand market. So I thought about just going ahead and ordering the ones that I want on eBay, the Rey Mysterio, the John Cena, and CM Punks. But I thought, let me go take a gamble. Let me have some fun tonight. Let's see if we can do this. Please be Rey. Okay, we got Jay. I like Jay. This one I definitely keep. And I'm really hoping they're going to give me one of each. Because it's, so far, I haven't had any doubles. You know, knock on wood. Don't see any wood nearby other than my old noggin right here. Man, you know what I'm really looking forward to is that Street Fighter 2 crossover line. I don't know when that's coming out of that. And then, I'm not an LJN guy. I just want that John Cena one and Hulk Hogan. You know, just the re-release of that Hogan one. But thankfully, that's going to be on Target, so we can... I missed the pre-orders, but we can always usually depend on Target having a good stock. Okay, now... I might have overlooked Jay's accessory. I'll go back to those later. Look at that mess. Okay, so we got Jay. Got all these darn boxes. I really like Jay. I've been hearing just through internet stuff, internet dirt sheets, if you can even call that, the internet wrestling community, that people weren't too happy with his title reign, which I was actually surprised about, and people were not happy about him winning the Rumble, but I was actually okay with it because we still got the WrestleMania main event that I was hoping. Actually, I was hoping to see The Rock and Roman Reigns, to tell you the truth. But if couldn't get that, then I was definitely hoping to see John Cena win his 17th world title, and that came about. So I think they could have afforded, like they did, to give Jay his shot. All right, take a guess, guys. What do you think this one is? Oh shit, I just fucked it up. Hey, all right, it's good. But that would have been a good surprise. I don't know if you guys saw it, but man, it is looking closer and closer to maybe it's like one of each in the casings. Nice, Chicago made CM Punk. Let's see what his accessory is. What do you think his accessory is going to be? Pretty confident it's going to be maybe a microphone. No, it's not. It's something else. Freaking ladder. Huh. Microphone, a pipe bomb would have made more sense. But not bad. Now this will definitely go in my CM Punk collection. CM Punk display, I mean. Did you guys like his the pants that he wore in AEW. I like the fact that like there's like something to notate that he had like a different look in AEW. So I did like it when he wore those pants. There's my CM Punk collection. I have my share of, sorry guys, stumbled. My share of CM Punk minifigs, so that's gonna look really good with. Man, I used to have another AJ Lee, and my silly ass, I sold it because I don't collect women figures. And but I do have a ton of them because I just from lots over the years and gifts. So and I'm not sure how I acquired. I think I acquired that AJ through a lot of figs that I had ordered from like Goodwill. If you guys haven't checked out Goodwill, they have like their own version of eBay. It's called shopgoodwill.com. Man, I scored a lot of good stuff whenever it was still like a well-kept secret. But right now, it's just as competitive as eBay. And man, their shipping prices are extreme on there. I mean, let's see here. Please be Ray. How you guys doing tonight? Any plans? Or anybody watching the AEW pay-per-view? Let's see. Okay, well, if I was going to get a double on something, the first double of the night, I've only got 2 left. Please, need a Ray. If I was going to get a double on something, I'm okay getting a double on a John Cena. Especially, I think right now, John Cena figures on the second-hand market are definitely on the upswing. So trying to get a hold of it. It's always best to get it if you can get it on retail. All right. 2 left. Man, I'm really hoping. I do not want to have to go on the second-hand market to go grab a Ray. And after I already bought like a whole case, like I'm not going to buy like any more. This is pretty much my shot. Blowing my shot right now. Or blowing my wad right now. I'll put that later. All right, so we got 2 Setas. And we got 2 Randy Ortons. Damn, I wish I could have been that collector's John Cena. That would have been really cool. The special edition. We got 2 left, and then I'm going to open up my mail call. See, gosh darn it. And this is shaping up to be a pretty darn good case here. So I had one of everything. And that Ray is looking really sweet. Damn it. Okay, so we're coming down to the wire here. I'm getting a little nervous. One more shot. So we got 2 Codys, 2 Cenas, a Bianca Belair that I don't care about. And a ton of these damn WWE cases. I'm not gonna know what to do with. It could be like paperclip holders, pen holders, accessory holders, but I already have like a bunch of accessories. And I like my box that I have my accessories in. Stick around because I do have my mail call. If you haven't already, guys, like and subscribe. I do have other videos if you like toy hunts, anything vintage toys, or checking out some other conventions. Check out some of those videos. Let's see here. I would feel. Oh shit! I don't think this is a Ray. You can already kind of tell from feeling dead. God darn it, man. Well, I got 2 of these. At least it's a special edition Randy Orton. Not bad though. Can't complain too much. So my mail call, I told you guys, is a John Cena. It's a John Cena that I don't have. It's not a recent release either. If you want to try to take a guess. All right, I got. So, which ones do I not have? Don't have the Ray. Don't have the Roman. And I don't have the special edition. I don't have the special edition John Cena. But I do have all of those. Plus I got doubles of the John Cena, the special edition Randy, and a Cody. Unfortunately. So that's not a bad little grab. Now, before we get to my mail call, give you a quick shot of my Cena collection. You can try to take a guess on which Cena I ordered. I ordered it loose. You can try to take a guess at which Cena that came in the mail call. And then we see old Nikki. What happened with Nikki? I haven't seen her on TV in the last couple weeks. Then we got Zombie Cena to celebrate Halloween. We got Transparent Cenas. We got Gangster Cena. Put the guns as accessory. It actually looks pretty good like that. And we got Entrance Cenas. We got Dora. And she looked up. Hey girl. Sorry I'm messing with you. Man, I'm disappointed to get that Ray. But I'll still be grateful for what I did achieve. And I am glad I got these Cenas at least. And I got these belts too. I wonder what the Cena, the special edition Cena comes with. I love grappling. That's a good guess, buddy. But it is not. It's not a recent one. Boom. This is one of those mutant series John Cena's. Look at that spine. So that's today's loot. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me here tonight, guys. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Go check out some of the other videos on my channel, especially got a lot of cool toy hunts, a lot of cool unboxings and reviews of other conventions. Cool things like the Comic Palooza, the Houston Horror Fest, and the Nostalgia Con, all on my channel. Look for weekly drops every Thursday. And that's it, guys. Thank you guys for joining. I love grappling. You take care, everybody. I'll catch you on the